Africa, Nigeria, where you come from, and what that music means, taking that to the world. How important is it for you to represent Africa on the global stage?
I mean, it's very important for me. You know, like, I went to, a lot of people don't know this, but like, the institution I actually led from high school. I went straight to, first place I went to is Alabama. And in that community that I was in, there were literally no black people there.
Wow.
Do you understand? I was literally like, so imagine even me being like, I won't say the only black person, but like one of the few black, and now being from Africa. So like having to explain, like I remember my roommates asking me, where are you from? I'm like, Nigeria. And asking me, how did I get here? I'm serious, real question, like, and it's not their fault because they don't understand, they don't know, they're not educated.
How did they think you...
They're not educated about Africa. Sorry.
How did they think you got to Africa?
To America? Y'all got airports? Y'all got... And I'm like,
right.
Bro, I live in a 23-room house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I live in a mansion.
But, like, you know, it's beautiful to see how everything has changed from, I'm talking about 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Like me coming straight, in their own words, they'll say off the boat. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I actually really came from high school straight to Alabama, explaining to them, like, everything that you guys have here, you have over there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So how do you think the international perception has changed of Africa over the years through the music and the culture, like the success of Afrobeat?
Yeah, from when I was young, like 13, 14, 15, when you first see Nigeria, the first thing they're saying is 419. That's them, and that's the honest truth. Them. Do you know before, Africans used to lie that they were Jamaicans? Yes.
I did that. I did that when I was at school.
Yeah, Africans used to lie that they're from like the West, you know what I'm saying? Now, Jamaicans, they lie say they're from Africa. You know what I'm saying? So, I've seen everything change, like, especially with entertainment. Like I said before, you tell somebody, oh, I'm from Nigeria, you know, so they'll say weird things. I'm talking about 13 years, 12 years ago. Now you say, oh, I'm from Nigeria, what would they say? Oh my God, I love the music.
Davido.
Yeah, I love the music. I love the clothes. I love the Times Square now. The biggest restaurant in Times Square now is a Nigerian restaurant, Lagos Lounge. Do you understand? Everywhere you go, like everybody's booking their vacations to Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast from February. I'm talking about they're going in December. So like, it has really, really changed.
Yeah, and that's great. That's great because now our artists, like pretty much. Your music is the pop music of the world now, isn't it?
Everywhere.
Yes. Where you go?
Why are you scared?
Why? Why are you scared?
They're coming for us. No, but like everywhere you go, like it's beautiful to see. Like my dad would call me, like, oh, I just left, like this CVS, whatever, playing your music. You enter the car in America on the radio, back to back, they're playing our music.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's just amazing to see. You know?
Let's talk about your dad for a minute. I mean, because initially he wasn't very supportive.
Like, it wasn't that my dad wasn't supportive. My dad was just realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm first generation entertainer in my family. Everybody else now, doctor, lawyer, I'm the governor. But I'm first generation entertainer in my family. Obviously, my uncle dances and stuff like that. Well, apart from that.
So the entertainment gene is in there.
But like, first entertainer, like, you know what I'm saying? My dad, my family there was a basic strategy. You go to school, after you go to school, you go and your office is waiting for you in the company. But I was the one to say, oh no, like I want to do it this way. And obviously there was a long battle with, you know, my dad. I won't say he wasn't supportive. He was just being realistic. Because obviously he didn't know that it's going to be this way. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, over time, you know, obviously he's big on education. I got my degree, I had to go to school. I did NYSC, I did everything I needed to do. So that was his own, you know what I'm saying? But now my dad is like my biggest fan. Like,
so what does he say, like when he hears your music in CVS? Does he call you and go, David? I mean, does he say,
my son is the best.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
He argued with his friends. David is the best.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and how does that make you feel? You must feel like vindicated.
Sweet.
Oh,
of course. It feels good for, you know, just looking at somebody that didn't know where everything would get to. And it's nice because apart from, my daddy's business accomplishments he's done, I know how many places my music don't help my family enter.
Wow.
Yeah, so forget the money. I'm telling you, on my phone like this, I have 14 presidents' phone numbers.
Wow.
I can call them directly. Yes.
That's a big flex.
And that's just with music, because like every country we go to, once we land, the president wants to meet us, the government, and that's also showing our culture and showing our country and everywhere we go. But it's an amazing feeling,
Showcase the richness and diversity of African culture in your music and visuals. I particularly loved the video for Aye. Yeah. That's a really beautiful video. So is it deliberate that you consciously use your platform to showcase your culture? Is that deliberate?
I mean, every opportunity that I have to showcase what we really have in Africa, I take it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a vlog, whether it's, coming to shoot a video, like most of my videos I shoot back home. You know what I'm saying? With Aye, definitely. Like we drove 3 hours, like 4 hours into the place just to show that culture. You know what I'm saying? To me, culture is the most beautiful thing. I just got married. You know what I'm saying? And the, normal, there's white wedding, there's, walking down the aisle. But I know how many of my friends called me, like from America, that couldn't make it to the wedding. And even those that came to the wedding, they were like, they loved the culture of how the wedding was. Like, the traditional wedding was sweeter than the white wedding. So we don't have to go on the red carpets and be like, oh, what are you wearing? I'm wearing Gucci, I'm wearing this. You know what I'm saying? So African made, that we're wearing on stage as well. So that was...
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you in a suit before, though.
Suit, I had to represent for my king, you understand? Yes.
And you look great.
I can switch it up. Okay. Yesterday I was on some jeans and my cap and everything. Tomorrow you can see me in Agbada. Tomorrow you can see me in anything. But
you're every man. You're comfortable in any sphere. Sure. That's fantastic. So, as someone who has seen both the Western and African music industries, what do you think are the unique strengths and opportunities in the African creative space that you think the world should pay more attention to?
Man, funny enough, even like my label in Sony that I'm signed to, most of the people that are killing things there, like shutting down, bringing up the best ideas, best video directors, even down to like even LV, Gucci, like the main people that are really creating these things. If you really go and search their name, they're actually Africans. Yes, the best doctors in America are Nigerians. You can search it. You know what I'm saying? So even in my label, the Africans, they bring the best ideas. So that will show you that our imagination is off the grid. Things like Netflix, Amazon, Prime, they come to Africa to get movie ideas. Yes, now you go on Netflix, you see top 10 movies, even the American Netflix, you see like 2 Nigerian movies there or like 2 other type of, movies there. But like Africa is next, like trust me, like I feel like we have everything. We're just missing like a couple things.
What are we missing?
Africa, Nigerians are strong-willed people. Like everywhere I go in the world, everybody has a Nigerian friend. Whether you're Chinese, Filipino, yes, everybody get Nigerian friend. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, over time we'll get it right, but definitely leadership.
Yeah.
Definitely leadership. You know what I'm saying? I lie to ourselves, but I feel like Nigerians as ourselves are our champions. I know how much Africans in the diaspora have done for us. When I say us, like me, my colleagues, like back in the days, like they will never ever, even if you can sell it out, they will never give you. Like I know how many years I tried to book Madison Square Garden. Yeah, it's not that they didn't believe that I can sell it out, but just the fact of it's going to be 20,000, 30,000 Africans here. Do you understand? But now they are rushing to us.
Sells out in minutes now.
Tap.
Now.
But you know what I'm saying? Even just doing that, like I remember when I did the Madison Square, the same guy that didn't want to give me the venue. Oh, thank you, Mr. David. That was amazing. I've never seen anything like that. And so you're looking at them like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we told you we're coming. And you know, that's one thing that I wish for my continent, is for us not to go outside and be finding Western validation. Do you understand? My king, you remember how we spoke about when I said we're going to bring O2 Arena to Warri? There's no reason why. I've not done a full tour. I've done a full tour in America. I've gone to every state in America and done a tour, arena tour. I've never done it in Nigeria, in my own country. Like, I'm tired of performing in a hotel. Come on.
I know.
Do you understand? So, like,
so is that on the cards?
Yes.
I mean,
eventually,
coming to Warri in December, maybe.
No, I'm going to. Don't worry. I enjoy Warri. Don't worry. I hope I enjoyed it this time. But like, we need those type of arenas and facilities in every state if we can. Do you understand? But over time, it will happen. It's already happening. I think they're building one in Lagos already.
Yeah. And
I think they're starting one over here. So, yeah.
So, David, you mentioned leadership. And obviously, you come from a long line of politicians in your family. Is that in your future?
No.
Really?
I mean, yeah, like my family, obviously, like my uncle. My late uncle was the first governor of Washington State, and my uncle is the current governor of Washington State. And, you know, just growing up, being young, I remember just being around, you know, the political, you know, side of things. But yeah, you know, Nigeria politics is complicated. It's sweet too. It's sweet, but it's complicated, and all we can do is just hope. It's our country. We can't live here. You know what I'm saying? So we can hope and pray that, you know, things will get better within time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I have hope. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like with time, and even just with us, you know what I'm saying? You know, the younger generation. I always tell people, don't forget, the younger generation are getting older. They are getting wiser. You know what I'm saying? People are not going to be quiet forever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about it, the younger generation. You know, I'm also excited about the younger generation over time being involved in, you know, the government as well. But over time, I feel like everything will be.
But not David.
Me? Let me be singing for now. I think for now I'm good at my job. You don't think so?
Okay.
Yes. So for now, let me stick to what I'm doing.
Okay. I'll let you dodge that. So you worked with artists from all over the world. What collaborations have inspired you the most, especially in terms of bridging the gap between Africa and the rest of the world?
I think the amazing thing about like collaborations, like with, I mean, back in like years ago, it was like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a thing to get like an American artist or your song or collaborate. But now them they rush us. You understand? Yeah, so and they do shakara for them where. So now them they rush us now. But you know, it's beautiful to collaborate. And every time, like, if you do a song and they're like, oh Dave, let's shoot a video, I'm like, yo, you have to come to Nigeria. And then they come and then they're so surprised. You know what I'm saying? By the time they see every car that is there that they see, you know Nigeria now. Any new car, before you reach anywhere, you don't reach Nigeria. So it's like, just
they're mostly yours, David.
Eh?
They're mostly yours.
Yeah, I try. But, you know, just bringing them here and just showing them how Africa is. And I think they never go back the same. Like I said, they don't tell, because I went to school in America. So they don't really educate you that Africa is actually, most of them think Africa is a country. You know, if not for social media that we have now, people can actually, you know, go on social media and see how things actually are. And like people like me, my colleagues, not only music, even sports, fashion, those kind of things are showing people that, okay, this place is actually lit. You know what I'm saying? So with the collaborations, I'm just happy that everything is changing. The narrative is changing. It's not us chasing them to do something for us. Now it's them wanting to come and actually work with us. You know what I'm saying?